Oh man, breaking news. Got some audio from the horse's mouth, Bud Crawford, about uh the 154 rematch. All right, and what could potentially be holding that up. Definitely need you guys to stick around for this audio. Let's jump right into it. What up, YouTube? Big T.O. Heavy Bad Boxing TV, man. Get your goofy ass in here and hit the bag. Hit that like button for your boy. That helps the channel. You know, I appreciate that love. Shout out my gang, my bag hitters. Y'all already know the count. Now this feels like a loophole. It feels like a contractual loophole that Bud could potentially be gaining from, as you know, it's been stated by somebody from his team close to him, saying that he didn't want the rematch with Errol Spence. I think it's the consensus versus a majority of the hardcore fans who've seen this fight, and we figured, hey, we didn't really need to see this fight again. It makes a lot of sense for Errol Spence if he wants to grab another big bag before he starts seeing an extreme decline in his purse. His purse is moving forward in the sport of boxing. The rematch with Bud Crawford probably would be the biggest payday he'd receive moving forward in his career. So like I tell anybody, I ain't mad at Bud if he just, I ain't mad at Errol if he just wants to grab the bag. If the fight was to happen at 54, there's nothing on the line. The only thing he'd be doing is avenging the loss and grabbing a bag. No titles, you know what I'm saying? So, again, from the money standpoint, you can never blame him, for chasing the bag. But for Bud Crawford, I do believe he thinks there's better opportunities out there, especially with the winner of Canelo and Jamel, or it's other, fights that he believes he may want, and that the people may want to see. And I agree with that. Now I want to go ahead and give this audio a listen. This is Bud Crawford breaking down the contractual agreement and what potentially is causing 54 not to happen. Let's give it a listen.
Well, yeah, he exercised his rematch, and that's the fight that should supposed to happen next. So we shall see, how negotiations go and how everything go. We posted a fight in December, and yeah, I'm back in training. Well, the contract states that either one or the other got to notify, in writing that he no longer can make the weight. If not, then the fight will be at 47. So the contract states that it have to go at 47 since neither I or Errol notified each other stating that we can't make the weight anymore.
Now I wanted to run that back for y'all one more time. I wanted to run that back for y'all one more time, just so you can hear him break it down one more time.
And either one or the other got to notify, in writing that he no longer can make the weight. If not, then the fight will be at 47. So the contract states that it have to go at 47 since neither I or Errol notified each other stating that we can't make the weight anymore.
All right, so you hear that? The contract states, hey, listen, if you want this fight to be at 54, you have to put it in writing and submit it to the other camp, the other team. So it sounds like if Errol couldn't make 50 or make 47 anymore, and he had to have it at 54, he needed to put that in writing, made sure Bud's team got it, and whoever else to, I guess, verify these documents got that as well, in order for this fight to take place at 54. And to me, this is so minor. To me, because Bud Crawford is bringing up contractual stipulations instead of just rolling with the punches and saying, hey, do it at 54. I don't give a damn what the hell the contract says. It leaves me to believe he's leaning on this somewhat of a loophole to step around Errol Spence if Errol Spence decides not to do the fight at 47. Now, I'm also led to believe that it must have been some type of deadline for this in writing, to have that request in writing done, and submit it, right? Or otherwise, he could still put it in writing right now, submit it, and then go ahead and get it done. Maybe it's supposed to have been done before he actually exercised the rematch clause. And being that he failed to do that, the fight has to take place at 47. It's still some question marks out there that I would have loved to have answered from Bud Crawford or even Errol Spence. But it appears from the way that Bud Crawford is talking that maybe that deadline has passed. And now that this fight is just straight set on 147, and Spence has to make a conscious decision whether or not he's going to do it at 47 or not. But of course, again, from Bud Crawford's camp, all we heard is he didn't want to have the rematch done. It sounds like he's trying to get out of having a rematch at 47 or 54 and setting his sights on another target, man, which I get it. I think most people get it. I wasn't a fan of seeing this fight again, but I don't want the man to be robbed out of his rematch. It was in a clause. Bud did sign a contract. If he wants it at 47, I think he should do it if he can do it. If he can't, and he know he can't, he shouldn't. But that's totally up to him. That's his choice. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section, man, on this one. Big T.O. heavy bag. You know, I got my guy with me. Talk to him, Roger.
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.